Here's a picture of a woman who apparently is sick from either the flu or the cold. She probably has friends and family who are able to bring her chicken noodle soup, maybe a jug of orange juice, or even just coming and lending her support in regards of her condition. So what does that tell me about her family, friends, and loved ones? It tells me that they are educated on her condition. They realize she has a cold, she has a flu, and she's sick. So does that mean that just because she's sick, she's not susceptible to, she does get well, but she's not susceptible to getting sick again? Her friends and family will support her to recovery, knowing that. And even if she does get sick again, they'll still do the same support. So question, with her family and friends being educated on her knowledge and her condition, knowing that she's getting better, there's a willingness and an openness to want to help her. Question for you guys though, why in society do most people have a tendency to believe that people that are diagnosed with mental or emotional illness can never get well? They seem to believe that they walk around sick all the time. There's a false sense of thought process that they are not going to ever get well. So what happens? Those friends and family of loved ones of people that have diagnosis or diagnosed, they really don't educate themselves on the illness because they don't believe there's room for recovery. There's no chicken soup being made for that mental illness person. No one's bringing orange juice. So the weird thing about that is when you have a physical ailment, I go to support her, I can actually still get what she has through lending my support. She could possibly be contagious. But if someone else has a mental illness and they're emotionally not well and I go to lend support, they're not contagious. But we sometimes in society are more apt to help the physical more than the mental and emotional. So let me educate you on some facts. According to NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness, 1 in every 5 adults experience a mental health condition each year in this nation. And according to National Institution on Mental Health, 56% of those 1 in 5 adults don't seek complete treatment or maintain their symptoms. Let me educate you on another fact. Sometimes people say that mental illness people or emotional illness people can't really be big contributors in society. Well, I got a list of some important celebrities or famous people, and to fit our tone with the Olympics today, how many people know Michael Phelps? Did anyone know that he suffered from ADHD? He was the most decorated United States Olympian with gold medals of 23 out of 25 out of 5 Olympics. In the 6th grade, he was prescribed the drug Ritalin. And at the age 13, him and his mom decided that it was making him jumpy at school, so he didn't want to do it anymore. And he got off of it. But he was diagnosed with that illness. How many people know Princess Diana? Did you know she suffered from bulimia and depression? She was called pudgy to her appearance. And she went with her appearance, believe it or not. And she actually started dieting, using laxative, water pills, as well as excessive exercise. She also was known for having unpredictable mood swings. Princess died? Really? She would go from angry to screaming and then to cheerful and funny. How many know of our president, Abraham Lincoln? Did you know he suffered from depression? This former president, according to his biographer, the letters that were actually written to his family and friends at the end towards his life said they were some of the most depressing letters ever written. And he was in the most depressing state that they've ever seen. Vincent Van Gogh, world-renowned artist. He literally had over 2,100 paintings, and at the age 37, from depression, committed suicide. They said you could see the paintings in his eyes of the actual depression he had in his state. So how can we give our family members and friends and loved ones support that they need with mental and emotional conditions? First, you must educate. Home remedies. Chicken noodle soup. Get the right medication for the person. So you want to educate on the illness in order to properly support. Secondly, know the diagnosed warning signs, runways, medication, and be flexible to the needs of the illness and the person that has the actual illness. Thirdly, participate in the diagnosed treatment plan. Go to the actual counseling session and also provide support in the home. Lastly, this final board, people exercising in wellness. The goal for all of us, for everyone that has sickness, is to bring them to health and wellness, either mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So I challenge you guys today with one last statement. Start working on your home remedy.